Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Athena. Let's do the daily musings for Tuesday, the 26th. Okay. As I'm shuffling, I'm feeling that the throat chakra is very important today. Speaking our truth and communicating clearly is going to be very valuable for all of us. Not that we don't do it on a daily basis, but it's emphasized today. So let's see what the cards have to say. It's a general reading. Keep that in mind. Okay, Tuesday the 26th. Oh, good. Nice. 2 of Cups. Loving this. Love, love, and more love. I love that. That's great. Okay. Excuse me. The Knight of Coins. Slow and steady, right? Coming in, love coming in, slow and steady, which is always good. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's interesting, right? Emotional contentment, intuitive, knowing that if you're dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? This Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, let me put these down so you could see. This is how the card shows up on my, this is how the cards show up on my table, right? So we have this Knight going towards love, for sure. Real love, true love, right? We got the King of Cups. So she is knowing, is intuitive, speaks their truth, is very giving, has a huge heart, right? But also knows when to go slower toward love and not rush things, right? Going slow and being, with the Knight of Coins here, being precise, okay? It's kind of like, you know, and no offense, but like, you know, slithering their way, but very slowly into a love situation. You know, it's as simple as let's be friends first, right? Okay, look, this just flipped, the Knight of Cups. So an offering of love, definitely coming in today. If you're, now don't forget this, if you're not a sun sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you could be dealing with one. I feel it's a sun sign. I don't feel it's a moon sign. Just saying. Okay? But it could be. I mean, there's a little cast of shadow here on the King, and there is darkness. You know, not darkness, but it could be a moon sign, but I'm feeling more sun. So this King is coming in with an offer of love. The offer of love, but it's slow and steady, and it's very precisely thought out. Like this person is, this energy, I shouldn't say this person. This energy is coming in from a time of where things were turbulent. So they know better. They've been through some turbulence, right? So they know it's best to go slow, to give love. Okay, yeah, and the bottom of the deck, for sure. There you go. No more toxicity. This is beautiful. So this is the turbulent time I'm talking about. See? This King has gone through it. So let me move the camera up a little. So this king has been through it. Sorry for the reach. And we have the devil, the toxicity. So this could also be someone who has gone through a rebirth and is no longer allowing, which is what we talked about with the spring, with spring coming and cleaning the toxic people in our lives and getting rid of those that are not good for us, right? Why? Because we have here. See? So this person, this energy, it could be you, okay? I say person, it's an energy. This energy walked away from toxic people, toxic situations, and it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Moon right here. So yes, it could be. All right, and look, and why? Because of what in the intro I spoke of, someone spoke their truth. Someone is following their truth, no longer being manipulated or coerced into toxicity. That's beautiful. You know, that's really, really good. This is really a good reading. All right. So we have beautiful love that's slow and steady and very like love that's thoughtful, you know. It's thought out. It's not in a manipulative way. It's in a real way. Speaking your truth now to someone and saying, hey, let's just go slow. Let's be friends. I really care about you and I want to be with you. But, you know, I just went through this whole thing. And now all I want is to be, you know, I just want to be who I am. And that is my truthful self that gives and devotes, is very devoted to you, will be very devoted to you, for sure. But they got out of this cage, you know, this energy finally released themselves from, you know, look at all these people, you know, lots of people going on with this toxic energy. Just had to go, really had to go. Okay, so obviously someone figured it out. That's really good. So now they're able to intuitively move forward, but yes, intuitively with the Knight of Cups, but also we have the Knight of Coins. So this energy knows better not to. It's not the Knight of Wands who comes in and rushes in and charges in. This is a thoughtful, very thoughtful and thought out. I really love this person. I really love this person and I don't want to make a mistake. Could also be dealing with a Cancer here with the Two of Cups, okay? And I'm sorry, but literally these readings for April are going to be delayed because I am sick. That's too many cards. So let's get some clarifying cards. Excuse me. All right, clarifying cards. Whoa, way too many. Sorry. Let's get clarifying cards for this beautiful love reading. Look, this is the Devil reversed. Someone looked in the mirror and said, okay, you know, I'm releasing, embracing, more importantly, I'm embracing my ego with love. I love my ego and I wish you well, but it's time to go because I'm speaking my truth now and I'm following my heart and no more toxicity. So this is rebirth, right? You have faced your shadow side. You have gone and you have done the work. This energy has done the work. It's a 9. Okay. Look, oh my God, now the devil comes up. Oh my God, so you may be tempted. All right, so, oh my gosh, you may be tempted. You may be tempted to go back into the shadow side, okay? So maybe you're not completely finished, even though the devil here is reversed and you've walked away. These people may not want, they don't like the new you. Yeah? They don't want you to move towards your happiness. Okay? Be aware of that. You may be tempted by this shadow side to go back and, you know, with all those people and the situations, they may not be able, they don't want to let you go. They want to keep you in this devil mode. So you have to seriously, really pay attention to who is pulling the strings. I'm serious. Be careful. Especially if this is regarding love and your happiness. Okay? It's imperative that you don't go back to the shadow side, right? Don't go back to toxicity. Follow your truth. Look in this card, okay? In this card, this depicts the devil saying, I don't want the light, right? Stay away from this light. And in this card, you have the jester, right? The joker, the fool, knowing that he can get out. I'm just going to use he is because it depicts it in the picture. Knowing he can get out of the line of fire, right? Same thing. So what does that mean? You have, this is what it means. You have the choice. We all have choices in life. If you're going to be manipulated by toxic people, then you're going to continue circling in this shadow period, the shadow side. Okay? This was so good. You got away from all these people. And still, there are some that are lingering that want to manipulate you. So you have to be careful. People don't like it when you're going toward happiness and love and truth, especially when you're speaking your truth, right? That's what this reading is all about. Truth and love. Stick with that. And you're scared. Why? Why be scared? Just go for it. You can't be scared. And as we know, with social media today, being scared, people drop at, people are dropping like flies. Seriously. The one benefit to social media is that we see how quickly life can go. So don't get stuck in fear, which is your shadow side. This is all the workings of your shadow side. The devil and fear. Loves that you're scared. Loves that you aren't strong enough to move forward in your life. That's what the devil wants. We're not talking about we're talking about an entity. It's not an entity, it's your thought process. The entity of your thoughts. Do you understand that? It's not like some big person, like this. It's not this, right? This is just, you can get out of this. And you're being asked, this is what this reading is about, you guys. You're being asked, are you going to stay in fear? This is what this reading is totally about. Are you going to go in fear-based mode, or are you going to go toward love? This is exactly what this means today. You are being asked to go toward love and the light, to speak your truth, and to not be fearful. But you are being tempted to go backward instead of forward. It's kind of like the Mercury retrograde that we're now coming out of, okay? It's kind of like 2 steps forward when Mercury's coming out, but then, or 1 step forward like when Mercury's coming out, sorry, and then 2 steps back. That's what I meant. Because that's what this is, right? You're like, you know, this feels comfortable. Everyone is comfortable in their own fears, in their self-imposed fear-based thoughts. So it's easy to go back. It's like being on a diet. If you've ever been on a diet, it's easy to pick up the candy, the ice cream, right? As simple as that. And know that, you know, hey, tomorrow's a new day, but today I'm gonna feel it feels comfortable. These people, no lie, are holding you back from your happiness and your truth. Come on, this is what it's all about. Speak your truth, move on, and don't veer off track, right? Okay, I know I'm saying that a lot, but when you see the devil come up, you know, again, so now we're dealing with what? Are you codependent and you can't be without someone? And so you're scared you want to go back to what's comfortable, you know, instead of moving forward and being happy with someone that you know. Your happiness lies within, first of all. All right, let's keep going. Oh, that really got me upset because the reading was so good. So here we have discontent, right? We see what we can have. There's the potential. We're not even looking at the potential because we've already given up, right? And why? Because we're in fear-based mode. This reading was so good until I started clarifying. Maybe I shouldn't have clarified. Okay, that's not true. Because this is clarifying these cards is important because then it shows you what the underlying issue is. We want to move toward love. We want to go slow and steady with love. We know we have so much to give, right? And then the clarifying cards say, but I'm fearful, you know, of facing the truth of the matter and going forward. I'm scared of moving forward because the unknown is always, the unknown is a fear-based mentality, right? The devil wants you to be scared. The devil meaning the devil is your own thoughts. And not believing this, I'm going to clarify because I don't like these cards, right? You've got to speak your truth and say, I'm no longer going to keep myself locked up in a prison of fear. I'm just not. And I'm not, this is not good because it just takes one move towards the light, towards your truth. I want to be happy. I want to go slow, but I want to be happy and I don't want to go backward. I want to find my happiness. All right, let's keep going because that's just not acceptable, right? There you go. Hallelujah. I was hoping for this. Okay, so what does this card mean? Not only is it victorious, triumphant, but I am happy to say that you will free yourself as the horse, the horse totem speaks of freedom. You will free yourself. You will be triumphant and you are going to definitely go toward your happiness. I love it. That's what I wanted to see. This is, you know, you're just being swayed, you know, coming out. It's kind of a little wobbly, right? Mercury retrograde, coming out of it, but then saying, nope, I'm done. We're in Aries season now. Aries season is full steam ahead and not in a Knight of Wands way. That's not it. We don't have Knight of Wands here. What we have is full steam ahead, but in a thoughtful, slow and steady pace of showing love, wanting to show love and give love. Okay? But this change is going to be a change that isn't going to be like instinctive, you know? It's not an infatuation. Let's put it that way, right? It's not. And this is more, this is true love, you know? Look. This is true love that we're going after. And the cards, you know, whatever. It's being free to go after your truth and finding the love that you so rightfully deserve. And this love could just be this right here. Loving yourself as well. Going towards speaking your truth and loving yourself. It's as simple as that. If it is going towards someone, you're going to be coming in with your truth, communicating truthfully, wanting to speak your truth, and giving and asking for receiving of love. This is, you know, this is a divine love card. It's devotion. You know, it's very a precious love, you know, playful. It's the love that you don't find every day, that kind of love. So, or it's yourself looking in the mirror, saying, no, this is what I want. No more toxicity. I'm going after what I want. And what I want is to, show my light and my truth. Okay, now I can like turn the page. Yeah, hello. Bottom of the deck, awareness. You are now aware of what you need to do, where you need to go, what's your next step, and you're going to take it. You have freed yourself from the toxicity of others. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Of course, longer than I anticipated, but it doesn't matter. What matters to me is that I get this message out to those who are struggling to get out of this fear-based mentality and into a love that for self, so that you can emanate that love outward into the world. All right, you're aware now of what you need to do. And here, let's even go further. You've used your intuition. That's what the King of Cups does, right? Intuitively knowing what's good for you, and you're going for that. I love it. And if that means just self-love, then you've got it. I love it. You've done the work. It's beautiful. Now those people can all go that, you know, shed shade on your deal. The Blessed Mother Mary comes to say, be humble in this triumph. It is always good to remember where you came from and who has enlightened you. Be it, you know, friends, be it yourself, whatever struggles you've had, fear-based struggles, whatever toxicity, always be humble in the triumph. Always remember where you've been and how far you've come and who was there to help you in your time of need. There you are. Strong, showing your light. Exactly what we're saying right here. Apollo. Free to be now. Free to be and go and love, you know, and show people what you're made of, right? Some people, I feel actually, some people didn't think you were made of this. I think that they thought you were just going to crumble and fall. I really do. See, look at that. Pallas Athena comes in. She's the Queen of Swords. And cutting out everything that's not good. What's that called? Toxicity. What's it called? Drama. You cut it all out. I love it. And now you're truthfully what? Artistically expressing your truth. Paul the Venetian comes in and says, I'm speaking from my heart. You can see He's holding his heart. I'm speaking from my heart here. Very, very much with the purples and the blues and the yellows. Coming into your own wisdom, speaking your truth, cutting out those people, all those people that were toxic to you, and now you're understood in a way that unites your soul so that you don't go back. That's what it is. Let's take one more card. The other person's point of view is that you had to understand what you were getting yourself wrapped up into. You finally understood how people maneuver and manipulate. And the other person's point of view is just that. Is that you don't want any of that. You understand it now. You've gained understanding to what goes on with these toxic people. You know how they work, is what I'm trying to say. So you're not going to fall. You're not going to fall. You're not falling back. And now with Mercury moving out of retrograde, are you kidding me? There's nothing but triumph here for you. Nothing but triumph and positive change. And the wheel has turned. Parvati is saying, go for it. Because whatever you choose right now, this is a very important time for all of us to choose our own truth and be aware, intuitively aware of how others manipulate and coerce our thoughts. They try to manipulate, but now that you know how that works, you know that the toxic people, you know how they work now. You've got them figured out, so to speak. You know, because how do you know? It's patterns. Patterns form, especially when that's part of the toxicity and fear. People don't want you to move forward, so they use and manipulate to get you to not move forward and into a positive light, okay? And they only have so many, so many maneuvers, so to speak, right? And they try to keep, weaving in and out. But the bottom line is you have gained that knowledge. You have figured it out. So you're not going to fall for it. All right. Have a great, great day. Bye.